Hi! Our topic is about demonstrating proper conduct and behavior online, netiquette, and virtual self. Let's begin. Here are the things that we should learn by the end of this lesson. Identify the do's and don'ts of online communication based on the core rules of netiquette. Understand the need to abide by the rules of netiquette and the need to handle your virtual self well. Discuss other ways on how to demonstrate proper online communication. The etiquette guidelines that govern behavior when communicating on the internet have become known as netiquette. Netiquette covers not only rules of behavior during discussions, but also guidelines that reflect the unique electronic nature of the medium. There are times when we sound different from what we intend to when trying to communicate to someone in the virtual world. This may lead to misunderstanding and differences. It is then necessary to tackle sensitivity in the use of online media in general. Here are the core rules of netiquette based on Virginia Shee's online book, Netiquette. First, practice the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Also, you should do your best to act within the laws and ethical manners of society so as not to create a conflict. The real world and the virtual world need not to be treated differently. What can be acceptable in one area might or might not be considered appropriate in another. Do not always assume that people will understand how you deliver a message when you're in a different setting and situation. Also, make sure that what you write is not a waste of time. You are judged by how you present yourself online, not only physically but also in terms of content. Make sure you know what you are talking about and that you are not misinformed. Also, be willing to share what you learn from the web, especially when you know the information will have a huge impact on the other netizens. Instead of starting a conflict or joining other people's fights, initiate peace by reminding these people of proper behavior and disposition. Help them practice camaraderie. Also, learn how to respect other people's rights to keep a private life. If the information is classified, do not be the one to announce it publicly. Even when you are an expert at something, try not to overpower everyone in cyberspace. Share with humility and try to learn from others. Welcome criticisms as well. Also, do not judge others by their mistakes, especially the petty ones. Know that not everyone has the same set of skills as you. The virtual world has presented distinct effects on people and how they view themselves. Today, people's digital lives matter more than their real life. It seems as though what is seen online is more important than what isn't. Some live their lives pretending to be who they want to be instead of showing who they really are. That is when the virtual self needs examination. A person is able to accept his real self, including his characteristics, set of skills, and type of personality. But eventually, with the influence of his environment and the society, he gets conquered by his ideal self, the person he longs to be. If media gets in the way too much, proper conduct may be compromised. To better handle your virtual self when communicating with others in various media forms, keep this in mind. Do not try to compare yourself to others. Remember that most of them are just showing their ideal selves anyway, and you wouldn't want to be imitating cover-ups. Instead of just playing the role of the person you want to become, show the world that you are working your way towards being that person exactly. When communicating with others online, particularly in sending or responding to messages, be mindful of how you write and present your content. It is necessary to understand and be reminded of how we behave when online because a lot of us confuse the virtual world to be an alternate world where we are the rulers. To prevent cyber wars from happening and too many conflicts arising, we should go back to square one and practice sensitivity. Also, we have to remember that we need not to fake our identities just so other netizens could view us as perfect. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you.